Mastering the MCAT cars section is all about refining your strategy, but how do you make sure you're not just doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results? Today, we're exploring ways to adjust and optimize your approach to get the best outcomes. Refining your strategy is crucial. While there's no magic trick for acing the cars section, thoughtful experimentation can yield significant improvements. The key is to make adjustments based on what works for you. Remember, the standard approach has been refined over decades, but everyone processes information differently. One major way to refine your strategy is through pacing adjustments. If you're aiming for high scores, you might need to attempt all 9 passages, but if you're scoring below average, focusing on 8 passages with high accuracy may be more effective. Most people use the 2-pass system, tackling the now passages first, then moving on to the later ones. But if you often misjudge passages and waste time, consider the 3-pass system. This extra step might take a bit more time up front, but it can help you avoid wasting time on hard passages early in the section. Reading every word of the passage in depth isn't always necessary. Push your pace by accepting that you won't understand every detail perfectly on the first read. Focus on grasping the main points, and remember, you can always return to specific parts if needed. But be careful, this strategy works best on easier passages. If you skim too much on a complex passage, you could miss critical information. Here's a game changer. Learn to separate claims from evidence. Slow down for main points and claims, but skim through supporting evidence like data and examples. As long as you know where this information is, you can come back if needed. In the early stages of practice, writing down the main point of each paragraph helps you structure your thoughts, but as you get better, try writing less. A few words per paragraph should suffice, and use mental highlighting to keep track of key points. Visualizing the passage content can also boost comprehension. Picture the author's argument in your mind, or use symbols like plus and it to track tone shifts. Previewing questions can help you know what to focus on. Spend 20 to 30 seconds doing this, but if you can't retain what you read, try jotting down a word or two about each question. If previewing doesn't work for you even after practice, skip it. Simplify difficult questions by breaking them down into what they're asking, what the passage says, and how the answer connects both. Use aggressive process of elimination, POE. If you can't prove an answer right, eliminate the others instead. Sometimes you need to triage questions. Remember, your goal is to maximize your score, not get everything right. If a question is draining your time and focus, take your best shot and move on. Cherry picking can also be effective. If you always miss a specific question type, consider skipping it. Tone questions often trip people up. Pay attention to specific words in the answer choices that signal the author's attitude. When working through a set of questions, consider tackling easier ones first to build momentum before addressing the harder ones. Refining your MCAT cars strategy is all about trying new approaches and seeing what sticks. Keep experimenting, stay focused, and don't be afraid to tweak your techniques. And for more resources, head to kotc.org. With King of the Curve, you're equipped to conquer the MCAT. Good luck, and keep pushing forward.